Word. And I often pray when I'm doing ministry work that God bless the people that they can become less flesh, more spiritual minded. Because this is a spiritual journey. This is spiritual. Too many people trying to live it in the flesh. They're trying to serve God in the flesh. But you can't do it. You have to have that spiritual connection. You got to build up that spiritual woman, that spiritual man. And the only way to do it, you got to read His Word. How are you going to know what God requires of you if you don't read His will? This is His will, Genesis to Revelation. It has every answer in the book that you need. Whatever situation you're going through is in the Bible. Whatever you're going through. Tells you how to have a good marriage. Tells you how to be saved. Tells you how to treat your neighbor. Tells you how to love your enemy. Tells you how to be a wise steward of your household. Tells you how to honor your mother and your father, your elders. Teaches us how to treat one another. Tells you how to be healed. Tells you how to increase your faith. How to live righteous. How to put the armor on. It's all in here. It's all in. How to forgive one another. It's all in the Word. That's why it's called the roadmap to heaven. It's all in the Word. It teaches us how to be less flesh, more spiritual minded. It teaches us how to be all that we can be for Jesus and for God. The Word. The Word in us. Less flesh, more spiritual minded. And unless you eat this Word, let it come down, swallow it. It can be bitter sometimes because it corrects you too. It disciplines you. It tells you when you're wrong. But you got to eat it all. In order to be a good soldier of the Lord, you got to put on the whole armor of God. Paul said, done all to stand anyhow. Having done all to stand anyhow. And you may have made mistakes in your life. You may have done things wrong. You may not have always said the right thing, did everything the right way.
Thank you, Father.
But there's an opportunity, there's a chance while you got breath in your body to get it right. Every time you come in this church and you sit down in here, that is your opportunity to get it right.
Yes.
Every time God bless you to get here. Some of you think you just walked in here, but it's grace. Jesus' grace. He brought you here to allow you that opportunity. There's whatever going on in your life, and there's no way you should come to church and not be delivered. There's deliverance in this house. There's no way that you should ever come in God's house and not get deliverance. The only reason why you don't get deliverance is because you don't want to be delivered. If you don't want to be delivered, then you won't be delivered. The Bible says, whosoever will, let them come. Let them come. And Jesus' arms are stretched out open wide, waiting to receive us. You have that opportunity. And now is that time. Now is the time. Now is the acceptable time. Now, for such a time as this. And people think we have a lot of time, but we don't have a lot of time. Time is winding it up. We're living in the last and evil days. The days are getting shorter. The world is getting wickeder. Sin is rising up like never before. The world isn't going to get any better. It's going to get worse. It's going to get wickeder. The mind, the devil's going to continue to attack the mind. You've never seen such an onslaught, attack of the mind as you see now. So much stuff going on in our schools. So much chaos going on. If there's ever been a time to seek Jesus, now is that acceptable time. Now is that time. And the devil can't win if you don't let him win. You don't have to die and go to hell. You don't have to stay backslidden. You don't have to stay in sin point blank. You don't have to stay in guilt and shame. You can release it unto Jesus. Jesus not only heals you physically, but he can heal you emotionally. He can heal you everywhere you hurt. But you gotta let him. You gotta let him. And at this time, I'll call a one-line prayer. If anybody, if that's okay, just a one-line prayer. Anybody? If you need God,